What's up, brick builders? Today's build is the Microfighter Millennium Falcon, set number 75295. Year it came out was 2021. Age group 6+. Number of parts is 101 parts. Price per piece is 9p. That's quite high. Cost when it was 2001 as $8.99. Current value, if you had one sealed, it's retired now. It's sealed, boxed, in mint condition, you're looking at £9. And used, you're looking £5 to £7. What's up, folks? Shaun from BRIT'N Bricks. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Yes, we've got another Millennium Falcon Microfighter. This is the third one we've done now. We've done the one with Han Solo with the smooth hair. We've done the Chewbacca one, and now we're doing Han Solo with wavy hair. Dare I say there's going to be more, maybe Rey? You never know. So 3 Millennium Falcons that have been done now. Here we go. Here's our parts, and we got some instructions up for you as well. So we got our parts here. Hopefully we got them all. Got a brick link order in yesterday, so it completed the rest of this. Only needed a few parts. So let's get the instructions up for you. There we go. First off, we got a Han Solo. So usually it's a minifigure build straight away as soon as you start a set. So we're gonna do. Well, he's got this rather unhappy face. We're gonna turn it around and give him that like smirk. A nice little grin there. I'll give him his wavy hair. So that's a totally different hairpiece. Oh dear, doesn't go like that. There we go. Totally different hairpiece to the first one we did, which was smooth hair. And then we got his torso and his legs. Legs are printed. It's the same leg element and the shirt for the other Falcon. So we got front and back printing on the torso and just front printing on the legs, which is kind of surprising because I would have thought you had about a belt round the back as well. But and we got his DL-44 blaster. It's the same as the other blaster in the other Falcon that we did. So it's Han Solo. Alright, let's crack on with the build. We have our 6x6 circle with a quarter. That's going to go like that. Then we've got another quarter and a 2x4 plate like that. Then we've got the 3x6 angled plates going alongside like that. There you got the Falcon shape. It's quite a big Falcon shape. Then we got trans blue 1x2, light blue 1x2 plates, and the lantern bricks. And we're going to lay those two down like that. And then we're putting a red jumper on top, a dark red jumper plate on top. And that is going to be our first engine. So we've been using the barrel elements for the last few Falcons. We got these, I think these dark turquoise, it's brick special. So there's 2 of those. And then we've got these tanned bricks, 1x1 bricks with stud on one side. So we've got 2 of those sitting there like that. We have the dark grey dark bluish grey L shape, 4x4 L shape, with a 1x4 plate going across one side. Then we got a dark tan 1x2 plate going on one end there, and then we've got this thing that reminds me of a slipper. That reminds me of a slipper. It's a sloped 1x2 cheese wedge on a plate. It looks like a slipper to me. Oh, and then that's gonna go, let's see, that's gonna go 2 studs. So it's going to be level with the dark turquoise brick special there. And then next we got the 2x3 brick, and it's going to leave 1 stud gap in between the engine. And then we got a 2x2 dark bluish grey plate going in front of the brick there. Then we got a dark tan 1x2 plate next to it. Next we are doing the light grey lanterns are going to go next to the tanned brick with stud. So they're very similar bricks, and we got 2 of those. So it's going to be side by side, and then we're putting a red jumper across the 2. Red jumper plate across the 2. Then we got 1x4 black brick going into this gap here next to the red brick, and the 2 lantern bricks we just put in, leaving 2 stud gap there, and you've got a 3 stud in front of it. And that's that. Next, we got the 1x2 plates with the claws, with the clips. Turn them upside down, and then you go put your 1x2 trans light blue plate underneath it. And then you got these plate specials here with a bar. Now make sure your stud is facing up. Still, the clip bit is going to be upside down. And just clip them together like so. Then we're going to put a dark 1x1 cheese wedge. Dark bluish grey cheese wedge on top of that stud. We're going to do 2 of those. So the clip, trans blue. Oh. There we go. Plate special with stud up and the cheese wedge. So that's those 2. And then they're going to clip to the 2 tan bricks with studs. So go clip onto there, and then you're just going to fold those around. Oh, that's clever. That's clever. I like that. That is clever. And there you go. That is brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant, because you're using the cheese wedge as a bit of detail, and you've got the angle. That's fantastic. I like that. I like that a lot. And then we got these 2 light bluish grey quarters that are going on top. Now you got 2 studs on your red 2x3 brick, and that's where you're going to land the plates like that. I really do like that. So we got one of the fold over dark bluish grey plates with studs on the end, 2 studs on the end. That's going to go there. And then we've got one that's folding up, on one side, and then we've got a dark tan plate 1x2 going next to it. That's going to be your cockpit. And So that's stage, and then we've got the plate special with 2 studs. It's like a tile, but it's got 2 studs on it. And we're going to put it there. The studs are going to be closer to the front of the cockpit, and the smooth bit is going to be towards the back end. Then we've got another light bluish grey plate folding up. So you know you've got these 4 studs formed here. That's where your cockpit printed part's going to go. Like that. Okay. Cockpit printed parts. This one's a different one. This one doesn't have the print on the front. It's in light bluish grey brick and then dark bluish grey print. It comes in black print as well, and you also have a pattern going on the front on the black one and another dark bluish grey one. So there's 3 versions of this. Dark bluish grey 1x2 brick is going to go in front of this dark tan plate, like that. And then we got the 2x2 dark red brick going next to that. Next we got a jumper plate that's going to go across this plate here where the cockpit is. It's a light bluish grey jumper plate. So that's going to go... No. Oh, sorry. I do apologise. We've got the 1x4 going across there first. Joining those together. Then the jumper plate on top. And we're going to put the trans clear cheese wedge on top of that for his window. We got the 2x3 sloped brick. That's going to go onto that piece there and gives you that little gap underneath there. Then we got the last dark tan plate, 1x2 plate, is going to go behind that. And we got some more lantern brickwork, which looks like it's using the stud for detail, which is really cool. So with this way we got the sloping down towards the left, but we've got the 1x1 circular open stud plate on first, and then it's the cheese wedge, and that is going to go in front of where this place with the jumper plate is. So it's like that. Then we got a 1x1 circular cylinder, or a 1x1 cylinder, open stud again, and that's that. Then we got the 1x2 bricks with 2 studs on one side. This one is going to go on that part there next to the cockpit. But first we're going to put this 1x2 plate with a clip on, and that is going to go right there next to the cockpit. So this kind of adding a little bit of detail, and same again on the other side. Okay, same again on the other side. And we go put the 1x1 lantern bricks with the 1x1 trans clear circular plate. That's going to go on the front of that stud there to look like a headlight. And all of the Microfighter Falcons have featured the headlight so far. Okay, now we're covering it. So we've got the 2x3 angular plate is going to go on the side nearest to the cockpit, and then we've got a 3x6 going onto the other side, and we got the 6x6 circular plate. Gonna let's make it easier. Let's get the 1x2 jumper plate. That's going to go on the back 2 studs here, Now that marks the area where the plate's going to go. So just find and push it down. So that's the easiest way to kind of find where this is going to go, or if you, because it's not the easiest plate to locate. So put the jumper plate down first, and then you can line the two studs up. Then we got the circular pieces, the black 1x1 circular tiles. It's going to be 1, 2, so it's going to go right in the middle there, and same again on the other side. And then we got the 1x1 square dark red tile is going to go next to that one. Adding a little bit more detail. Flip it over, and then we got these 2x2, I want to call them skid pads, skid plates. And these are a little bit tricky to locate. There's one. And just got to slowly rotate them. That's 2. Now then, this is going to go there. Okay, so what you're looking at is this niche here, this little gap here, and that's where the stud is going to go into, and that's probably the easiest way to locate them, except for I got that one too close. There we go. Still not the easiest things to put in place, but there you go. Yeah, the studs line up with those little gaps. And there you have it. There's your skid plates. Now you can scoot it across your carpet, your table. Kind of also acts as landing gear. Alright, flip it back over. We got some cheese wedge details. So we got 1x1 cheese wedge is going to sit on the dark red jumper, sloping out towards the back. And then we got cheese wedge, and then we got the trans clear cheese wedge. So we get the cheese wedge and another cheese wedge. Great for detail. Like that. And the transcleared cheese wedge as the cockpit, even though it's got a cockpit. And then the other 4 1x1 circular tiles, starting off with these 2 studs at the back. So 1 and 2. So you got those marked, and then the next ones are going to be the 2 studs out near the cheese wedges. So 1 and 2, and you kind of got the arc. Next we got a little bit more detail. We got some sloped plates, 1x2 slope plates. They're going to go across these 2 studs here, joining this sloped piece of the slipper. So it's going to join that. That looks quite cool, like it. And the other one's going to go on the other side, same in line, just these 2 studs here, like that. Then we've got the plate special grates, flat silver. They're going to go next to them, running down the length of the Falcon. And then we got the shooters. So we got these 2 shooters here. These are different shooters to the other Falcon. And light bluish grey. And the way it looks like they're positioning them here, they're going to put this 2x2 sloped plate and attach those 2 shooters together like that. Incidentally, if you want to try and pull these trigger pieces out, the easiest way I've found is using something like the Millennium Falcon, the Han Solo pistol, and using the muzzle of the pistol and put it. You put your thumb on top so that it's lifting up, and then push the muzzle underneath, and you slowly pop it out. And that's the easiest way I've seen it, but that I've not seen it done, but done it. That's kind of how I cope with it. I've seen a couple of questions on people's channels. How do you get these out? My easiest way is put your finger or thumb at the back end so you're lifting it up. Put something small underneath and it'll pop up. So there you go. So those are going to be mounted right to the back end towards the two circular tiles there. Looks awesome. And we got the escape hatch. So we're using it the other way around. That's interesting. So we've got this circular 1x1 tile special, I think it is, with a pin on the end. I don't think it's even a stud, is it? I don't think it. No, it's not. It's just a pin. It's going to go on top of that stud of the 2x2 circular tile with the hole in the middle, and then you're going to turn it around, and that pin is going to go into the jumper plate like so. Really cool. That is really cool. Great part usage. Sorry, Han. Oh, you can have your blaster back as well. These two are spares. Right, so now you go get it's like a hose connector. I've seen it used in like hose connector detail and stuff like that. And your 1x1 circular stud with open top. Got to put that on the back of your dark bluish grey 2x2 radar dish. So it's on the back of it. And then you're going to put the bar into that hole of the open stud like so. And then that is going to sit on the stud here next to the sloped plate like so. And there you have your deflector dish. And look at that, I'm just knocking his engines right off. It's not sitting very well. Well, that's not sitting very well. Oh, you're a little bit chewed up. There you go. It's in. I love this. I absolutely love the way the engines have been done. Anyway, load the shooters. Load the shooters. Do not shoot people in the face with them. It's not fun. Might be fun for you, but it's not fun for those. Right, and then test the shooter out. Yep. Yep. Perfect. Put it back in. Oop. There we go. Your hand slider is blaster. Put him in the seating position. Wave his gun in the air. And pop him in his seat. And there you go, folks. That's the Millennium Falcon. Let's just get rid of the instructions here. That's the Microfighter Millennium Falcon from 2021. It looks pretty good, actually, and I really like how this was done, and I can't get over that. I cannot get over how this is done. That's very good part usage. This was quite clever as well. I liked that. This is kind of common now, is the skid pads or skid plates. Again, featuring the headlights. Not using the sloped brick, using the brick that has the hinge. This time we're using a sloped brick to get that slope instead. So that's been changed. The printing's been changed on the front here, which is a shame because it makes sense to have printing on the front as well. And also this is different as well. It's trans clear instead of trans black. Shooters have been changed and a few other bits and pieces, but really it looks good. I love his hair as well. His hair's pretty cool. But it's the same minifigure, just different hair. But there you go, folks. If you like what you see, folks, give us a thumbs up. If you don't, give us a thumbs down. Don't be shy. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think to this. Do you have this? What did you think to the build? Did you enjoy it? Are you collecting these? These are kind of collectible. And if you want to see any more videos, hit that notification, the bell thing, and subscribe. Thanks so much, folks. I'm Shaun from BRIT'N Bricks. Peace.